Hello guy, now I want to talk about iPhone 7 Plus and Samsung Galaxy Note 7 camera test. Okay, let us see together.
Welcome to another epic super SAF style camera comparison, this time between the iPhone 7 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. So the iPhone 7 Plus has a unique feature, which is the dual camera, and we'll be putting that up against the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. The Note 7 does have the same cameras as the S7 and S7 Edge, so you can expect similar results on those devices as well. And in the usual style, we'll be looking at both the front and rear facing cameras and our images as well as video to also look out for the audio icon in the corner of the screen, and that will indicate to you which device the audio is coming from, and I'll be switching between these two to give you guys a better idea of the differences in audio as well. So we're currently in my car, so we've got plenty of light coming in, and we are using the front facing cameras on both devices. And what we'll be doing is going outdoors and doing some rear facing camera tests, and then we'll do some low light tests as well. So do hit that thumbs up button and let's get straight to it. So now we're outdoors with both devices. We're filming at 4K, and although this video is exported out at 1080p, it does mean we can crop it and get lots more detail. Now the other thing that you have here with the iPhone 7 Plus is that dual lens, so we can zoom in and we'll get even more detail compared to the Note 7. That is a nice feature. So now we're going to test the stabilization out of both. So I'm just going to take a walk here and see how well both handle stabilization. I'm going to just start running a little bit just so we can really test the extremes. There we go. And now we are with the telephoto camera on the iPhone 7 Plus. Walking, and I don't know what about you guys, but it looks very, very shaky here on the iPhone 7 Plus. So it looks like it might not have stabilization. Let's just do a bit running as well. Interesting. They are both mounted to the same device, by the way. So now we're indoors in lighting on the iPhone 7 Plus, testing out the autofocus. Seems to be doing okay. A little bit slow to capture the focus. Now same lighting on the Note 7, and there's that dual pixel autofocus again. Straight away, boom. Even though we're under room lighting, it still is super, super quick to focus on. So that was the video. Now before we move on to images, just to clarify some of the specifications that we have. So the Note 7 has a single camera which is 26mm with optical image stabilization and an f1.7 aperture. The iPhone 7 Plus has a dual lens system, so the primary camera is 28mm with optical image stabilization and an f1.8 aperture. The secondary lens is 56mm and has an f2.8 aperture. And as you saw from the video earlier, no optical image stabilization. If you want to skin up one of your devices like I have done here on the Note 7, then definitely check out our sponsor for this video, which is dbrand. Dbrand skins are a great way to make your device look unique, whether that's the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, Note 7, or many other devices. I'm going to be leaving a link to them in the description below, so definitely do go ahead and check them out. Final thing to mention is that all images here were taken on automatic. I did not tweak any of the settings to make things as fair as possible, because that's how most people will be using them. So starting off with some super SAF style car selfies. Now the reason why I do these is because we have some background here as well, and then we can see the dynamic range of the cameras. Clearly the Note 7 has a better dynamic range. You can see much more of the background on the iPhone 7 Plus. The highlights are quite blown out. This is something consistent that we've seen on previous iPhones as well. The dynamic range isn't too great. We also have a wider angle of view on the Note 7, so that is going to be better for your group selfies. One advantage that the 7 Plus has over the Note 7 is that it's 7 megapixels compared to 5 megapixels, so you can crop in much further and you will get more detail on the 7 Plus. Now moving on to some indoor low light selfies. So this is under room lighting. I do like the 7 Plus a little bit better. I think the colors are better. You can see the background is actually white compared to the Note 7. And there's also some sort of processing going on here on the Note 7. This is something similar that we see on the S7. Now, using the front-facing flash, so this is where the front screen is illuminated to give you some more light.
Okay, now we come back to see iPhone 7 camera and Galaxy S7 camera teh.
What's up, guys? It's Ed from TechSource, and welcome to another detailed comparison test. This time we have the iPhone 7 against the Galaxy S7. Before diving into the samples, let's briefly go over the specs. So the iPhone 7 has a 12 megapixel rear camera with an aperture of 1.8, being able to shoot video at up to 4K resolution. The Galaxy S7, on the other hand, has a 12 megapixel camera with an aperture of 1.7, also capable of recording 4K video. The front-facing camera on the iPhone 7 comes in at 7 megapixels and can capture 1080p video, and the Galaxy S7 has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera and can record video at up to 1440p. By the way, these skins are from D brands and they offer a variety of materials for different types of devices, so if you guys are interested in checking them out, I'll drop a link to them down below. So without wasting any more time, let's sit back, relax, and take a look at some samples.
Okay, just a video, just a review to guide it, show you about camera of iPhone 7 and Galaxy S7, iPhone 7 Plus and Galaxy Note 7. Thank you for watching.